No, your eyes do not deceive you. We are playing Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway, aka Peak Gaming. I refuse to hear otherwise. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another stream that I shouldn't be live today, since today is not Friday nor Sunday. We are going to be experiencing peak kart racer gaming, as you can tell by like the wonderful music. Just peak soundtrack design. You're about to see peak character design as well, and peak item design. Everything about this game is peak. You're about to see. Hey Rat, how you doing? How's your Tuesday going? Also, how's the audio, Rat? I hope it's not too loud. I don't want to end up bursting your guys' eardrums with the audio. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, we're going to be speedrunning through Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway. Some background information about this game is I speedran this game off stream as a joke one time. As you can see from my splits here. You speedrun is back. Hey, here, how you doing? Hope you're having a good Tuesday as well. Audio is as fine as it gets, I guess. Good. But I speedran this like as a joke a couple years ago. And these are my splits, as you can see. And we got third place. And we're not that far behind first, but we're gonna see how, if we could potentially PB, that'd be cool. But this game's collision and items is just it's a thing. But you guys will see. Alright, let's get into it. Let me set up my global hotkeys. Yes, there we go. Before I do that though, it's gonna be in any percent. So we're gonna set it to easy. Surprise, surprise, this game does not have different categories for difficulty, since I don't really think anyone would want to play this game on a harder difficulty, let alone play the game at all, as you guys will see once we get towards the end of a run. But yeah, runs are typically like half an hour on average. Depending on how this run goes, I might run through the game again. To your guys' dismay to have to watch this game. Also, whenever you press anything, Shrek just says, well, not that. That's what happens when you press the B button. But whenever you press A or confirm something, Shrek just says, yeah. Select the racer. Just test before I begin. No, not this. Do I have to delete my, my save? All save game and unlocked racers will be reset. Yes. Let's do that. Which means I have to re-listen to the intro music I get. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Alright. Let's go back, since everything has been reset. Set the difficulty to easy. Single player. Select the racer. So yeah. This is what Shrek looks like. Shrek's icon is also an icon. This is Fiona. She looks okay, at least for this game's standards. The three blind mice, and their cart is made of cheese. Of course. Goldilocks. I didn't realize that her cart is a bear! Who did she kill for that? Oh my gosh. I don't know who this is. It's just a dwarf? They weren't in I don't know. I don't know. This is Stallonius. The guy who says, pick number 3, my lord. Although I'm noticing now, his model's eyes are orange-red, but his eyes are yellow. The 3 little pigs. And Gingy. I think Donkey is unlockable in this game. I don't know why he's not unlocked from the get-go, but Whatever. That's besides the point. I will not dissect this game any further. Let's begin the run. Also, by the way, for runs, Gingy is used mainly because the control in this game is so bad that the control and the collision is so bad that picking a character that has the best acceleration is the best way to just traverse this game. Trust me when I say it is terrible. I still remember from all those years ago that I played. It's so bad. It is so bad. The obscure Shrek side character, Donkey. I need to get to 7 dwarves? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. 6 on the sides and then the 1 driving. I don't know why he's unlockable, but Donkey isn't. Oh well. Are we ready? You guys are probably going to say no, which I understand. Oh man. Alright, let's do this. Wait, is global hotkeys on? Yes. Oh boy, we're doing this again. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, have fun, hot dog. Thank you. Oh, I forget you could spin out, so that's already not good. But yeah, you probably don't even need to, like, see too much of the game to realize, like, wow. This is definitely a game. If you have any questions about the game, which you probably don't, but even if any of you do, let me know. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. Because this game is definitely questionable. There's a lot of things about the game that are questionable. I have a question. Why? Why what? Why everything? Why is the music so bad? What am I looking at? Also, fun fact, there's no guides for this game on speedrun.com because why would you make a guide for this? No guide exists. So you kind of just have to play it yourself, get a feel for how the game is. Jeez, that was slower. It's mainly because in the last run that I did for this game, I played as Shrek, and Shrek is faster than Gingy. But in the later portions of this run, we're gonna have harder tracks, and then Gingy's will probably become stronger compared to now. Oh my gosh, I almost fell off the track. Also, for those wondering what the item I have is, it is the Little Hood, it's a hood, Little Hood Riding Hood, and it basically protects you from anything for 3 seconds. And there's also an item that shrinks you. I forgot. Another thing we're probably gonna run into for this game is that there's an item. It's a pumpkin. But the pumpkin reverses your controls instantly. Now, that probably doesn't... Nah, that sounds bad. I was about to say it probably doesn't sound too terrible, but it's literally instantaneous. Like, you can't react. You cannot react to it unless you have to just be prepared, like, every time you hit an item set to... What?! To imagine you're about to be turned into a pumpkin so you're not, messed up when it reverses your controls. But yeah, I had to look on Google for the guide for this game, like the instruction booklet that this guy came up with. Oh, what the heck? I pressed that extremely late. And we're 20 seconds behind! Oh man. That hit! Oh no. Maybe Gingy wasn't the play. Regardless, we will still continue to run. do a little skip, why not? Also, I forgot to say earlier, but GG's here, you hit 1,300 ponks. Also, as you can hear through the audio, sometimes the music will just completely, like, glitch. Maybe you're not surprised by that, with how the quality of the game looks. But yeah, sometimes the music will just be like, okay, I'm out. We'll just go on break and not work properly. Jeez, I'm an entire lap behind my old run. Wonder if I actually should have used Shrek. I forget if I messed up heavily on a future track. Jeez. We're behind 30 seconds. Now we're on a donkey track. And Donkey is in this race. Also, in order to move on to the next track, you don't have to win. You just have to place in the top 3, so even if I don't get first, we'll be able to progress with the run. Since I'm unsure if we're going to end up winning, or rather we're going to be ending up winning every single track. I shouldn't have fell! I went on there, what do you mean? Oh my gosh. I literally went over the rail. Donkey, come back. Aw, I missed him. I think when I practiced this yesterday, Donkey ended up being really fast and I couldn't catch up to him. But again, mainly because I'm playing Shinji. Why? Donkey, please. Take an April Fool's Day. That respawn is so bad. Oh, that respawn is painful. It takes you so far and it takes its sweet time. There's the pumpkin I was talking about. And once again, I am an entire lap behind my old run. Ay. I wonder if I even should do a second run attempt. Maybe off stream. Not to the suffering of you guys. Just all day playing Shrek Swamp Kart. Either that or I play Rivals off stream. Oh boy. Mistakes were made when we put what's game into our gameplays. Also, fun fact. Actual fun fact this time, not about the— well, no, it is about this game. I got gifted the physical of this game. That I still have on my drawer right now. It is currently looking at it. I don't know if I'll ever— I feel like if I do ever get another Game Boy, I just instantly play this. Oh boy. I wonder if I should just reset the run. I'm way too far behind. Depends on how deep into the run I get. So we are extremely far behind. Also, for those wondering what the apple does, it puts you to sleep, like, instantly. It's kind of like a similar item to Garfield Kart. Or in Garfield Kart, it was a literal pillow. But that apple is a reference to Snow White, of course. Don't want triple pumpkins. Oh. Why can't you even get that item in first? It's weird. Hello, 3-blind mice, and goodbye, 3-blind mice. But yeah, depending on how far behind I get, I might just reset this run and bite the bullet and use Shrek. Even though it's gonna make the run harder, I feel. But I would at least like to be able to PB. Huh. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. Interesting shortcut design. A lot of things about this game could fall into the interesting category. That's for sure. Also off topic, but I'm not sure if you saw Rat already, but the presentation for tomorrow is going to be an hour long, which I'm sure you probably expected it to be roughly around that length. Ah, Gingy. Gingy, stop it! Drive! Also, this is the item that makes you go very, very fast. Can't really use it right now, though, since I'm not really in a good line. Slip instantly, no. Now it's Christmas. Now we're on the holiday track or a winter track. Kinda weird to have this kind of a level right after like a spooky track. The one that we just played. Although, I probably shouldn't try to make sense of this game. Just probably better off. I'm better off not hitting those either. Jeez, you have to be careful here. The white patches almost blend in with all the nonsense that's happening on the track. No, pumpkin. No! That's not fair, dang it! That item is not balanced at all. Like, it is instant. Like, you can't react to that. Ah, no! I'll probably give it until Sunflower Lane and then we'll reset. I love pumpkins. They're so cool. The best item. No! Gingy, please. I need you to drive. 3-blind mice, I need you to drive too, so I don't bump into you. goodness. Please. No. Oh man, this run is not going great. It's not yet. What the? How'd they all get a burst of speed? I probably missed like a boost pad somewhere. Also, I have no idea where we are now. I do not remember tree houses in Shrek. I think I might just have to reset now. Okay, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. No. I'm gonna reset it. Okay, Diego, how you doing? How is your Tuesday? Hopefully it's going good. It may or may not be good anymore because you're seeing this game. But nonetheless, hope you're doing good. Just about to reset this run. Is he the fastest of the already unlocked characters, or are still Lonius? I think Shrek is better. There's better handling, and you need handling in this game. Like you need handling in this game. Like 100%. I'm doing all right. What is that? It is the best kart racing game that's ever to exist. Right in 3, 2, 1, redo. It's the best kart racer to ever exist. I was in the middle of it, but then I realized that Gingy, despite his handling being really good, he's too slow. And I did a joke speedrun of this game a couple years ago, and I'm currently in 3rd. So I thought it would be very fitting for today to play through it again, although it might be to your guys' dismay. No, not even might. It definitely is. Oh my goodness, asleep? That sleep really slowed me down. That's not good. It's 7 seconds slower. I must have gotten really lucky in my previous one. Which I think I'm definitely going to need. What? What did I slip on? Mud? Oh my goodness. Please don't fall in the hole again, Shrek. Thank you. Ah, the mud. The mud again! Dude! It's so hard to see! Dang it! What is this RNG? Stop with the shrinking! Please! Please! How many times have we gotten shrunk? A lot! Aw, you can't do anything about that. That item is also stupid. Ah, I'm so disappointed. By the way, the language looks a lot like the usual PAL languages. That is true. I wonder if I'm gonna have to update my categories. I forget if there's even an option for PAL. I think that's just a default option, but if this run goes bad, I'll have to check again. That'd be funny though. Since I actually don't know how many regions this game was released in. Is there a PAL version of this game? Too many! Oh my god. I wasn't even— No, I call baloney. I wasn't even under the cloud. What do you mean? Be funny if we found out that it was only released in like one region and it's like it's still too much. I do not need a shoe. I need— Lightning, please. Got shrunk. Should probably have a shrink meter. Or a shrunk meter. Mud. I actually don't know what the thumbs up even does. I should have looked beforehand. But I wasn't sure how much research I needed to do before running this again. I don't even think I did that much research when I speedran it all those years ago. It wasn't that long ago, but I would say like 2 years? Maybe 3? I forget. But I still have the video of it. But yeah, I think probably the thing we're gonna lose time over the most is getting shrunk. There's no counter to it, by the way. Actually, no, that's not true. The Roll Red Riding Hood is a counter to it, but you're not guaranteed to get it. And I actually don't know what the item probability is for this game. I don't even think like a list of it exists. Like I would have to go into the game myself and look at the rates that they have it at. Oh my god, you can't do it. You cannot do anything about that. There's literally no counterplay. There's zero. It's so stupid. What the? Was Donkey's facing backwards? What the heck was that? Also, how is Donkey going faster than Shrek? Is Donkey the fastest in this game? What kind of speed is that? Did you guys see that? What the heck is that? What do you mean? Oh boy. Maybe deciding to speedrun this game was a mistake. You know? Maybe mistakes were indeed made. And, yeah. I'm actually not sure if there's even drifting in this game. All I know is that there's no power sliding. It's probably not even worth it shit because... Let's try now. Oh my gosh, there is. It's kinda weird though. I'd be too scared to try it with the collision in this game. Blind mice, please let me pass. Thank you. I wonder why they made Little Red's Raceway rainy? I don't remember it being rainy in this. Actually, no, it probably was. I actually do not know. I don't remember rain being talked about that much in the story. Was there rain? Is it even worth it to try to make sense of this? The answer is no. Pumpkin. I don't want a pumpkin. What am I supposed to do about that? The sleep is literally instantaneous. Also, I just drove through the tree. What? How does Shrek, who's literally Shrek, bump into Gingy, and Gingy ends up bumping him away? What? What do you mean? Oh my gosh. Also, interesting tracked map, it's just a square. Oh my gosh. No. I just want to talk to the people who made this game. What was development even like? All I know is that this is based off of Shrek 1. This was back when Shrek 2, 3, and 4 didn't even happen yet. But even then, like, what? Why? What? Why? How? All the questions. I wouldn't be surprised if this game stayed away from anyone's, like, from anyone's, like, portfolio or something. Although I guess it's better than nothing if this was someone's, like, first. Oh gosh. What a first one to have, huh? And it's Shrek Swamp Kart. My gosh, these ice slippery stuff. No. Ice. Nice. This track reminds you of the Moon Minimus from the Kerbal Space Program. Feel free to share that. Since I do, I'd rather I don't know anything regarding like moons or the space program. What was that? They just drove through me, and there's not even a boost pad there, so how did they even get that kind of speed? Why are the AI cheating? Does this game need cheating AI? I don't think so. Also, I can't fathom that this was probably someone's first introduction. Oh, I love getting that item, it's so good. I love it, it's my favorite. But, I can't fathom that this was probably someone's first introduction to Shrek. It was this game. Thankfully, it wasn't my first introduction to Shrek. Since I think my first introduction, or rather one of my first Shrek games ever, was, I think it was Shrek Super Slam. I had Super Slam on Game Boy, I had Super Slam on DS, and I never owned a physical of the console Super Slam, but I did play it. Which is funny to think of that I played, I think, every iteration of Shrek Super Slam. It's actually pretty fun. I think all versions. I think my favorite one is probably the DS version. I really like that one. At least for what it is. I've not played it in years though. I should though. Sunflower Lane. I really don't know what causes the audio to just, like, not function properly. Probably just the existence of the game. Just causes it to be, to spaz out, I guess. And I also wonder how many people developed this game. How big was the team back then? Since I think this game came out in I think it was either 2002 or 2003. One of those. And that's like the worst place to be turned into a pumpkin. Actually the worst. I already have to slow down because of the super tight turn. But now I have to do it while also having my controls be in reverse. Oh yeah. Wow! That is the worst respawn I have ever seen. Holy moly. That respawn is terrible. Oh my, why does it even take you all the way back? Ah, that is so bad. Wow. Dude, that respawn was terrible. It literally takes you back so slowly all the way back. That is a huge time. That's a 5-second time loss. So yeah. I'm looking at my splits right now. Oh my gosh. Horrible. Horrible. So I forgot to read your thing. Hold up. If I could get on a straight away. What did you even slip on? There's mud in the off-road? Of course there is. And have they ever made a kart racer before? I doubt it. Yeah, there's no way they have. What even were the popular kart racers at the time of this game's development in like the early 2000s? Well, you have CTR. Well, I mean, probably not a too fair of a comparison. But I mean, there has to have been good kart racers on the Game Boy Advance at that time. Right? At least one. They could have took some notes. What a troll. I cannot read. I can't. Why did... Like, why? Like, I don't... They could have spawned me, like, before it. That would have been fine. Which I guess they technically did, but... I was all the way back there, dude. I'm already behind on my old run. Oh, man. Not even sure if we're going to PP. I wonder if I'm even going to do yet another run. Maybe until, like, I try to get, like, a world record run. Until I, like, unlock everything. Then run this game off stream. And I'll try again. But for now... we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. How I'm feeling by the end of it all. Dude, I'm almost an entire minute behind. Well, very pleasant and not eye-hurting at all, agree. And why would I do that to myself? That's also true. I just wanted to see since I'm so close to world record. But I'm gonna have to look at my old run again to see what I did differently. All I remember is that I played Shrek. I just survived. But yeah, that death and that respawn definitely made me lose time. Cause like, holy moly, that respawn is so like, I can't put into words. Horrible. Horrible. Like, actually. Although I will check to see if the unlockable characters make this game any easier, because I actually don't know all the unlockable characters of this game aside from Donkey. And if they're better or worse compared to the other characters in this game, then I can maybe PP and get closer to world record. Thank you, audio, for glitching out again. Also, I like how there's parts where, like, if you're not using a high handling character, there's no way you're gonna make the turn. Because the controls are just that ridiculous. What? That's also what I meant when I said the collision isn't great. I shouldn't be crashing into Goldilocks, and I shouldn't be getting bumped away. I'm playing a Shrek! What are you talking about? It should be the other way around. Oh my goodness. But yeah, for some reason Goldilocks and Gingy have a higher weight stat than Shrek. Is that the big bad wolf? He's heavier too! Oh my god. I hate the collision in this game so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my goodness. What? Revert? The game was confused. Understandable with how it acts. That shouldn't be an item. That just should not be an item. That shouldn't be a thing either! Dude. Please. The back to back, dude! Please! If I don't get third place or better, the run's dead. I just don't know how Gingy is driving oh, that's not Gingy. Those are the dwarves. Still, how are they driving faster than Shrek? He has the highest speed! I don't get it. I think the big bad wolf is in first. I don't think I'm gonna catch up to him. There's probably gonna be another donkey situation. We'll see. What is that? I somehow still won. Also, to be fair, most KTR characters can't make the spiral in track and lines without you turning heater. Which I guess fair enough. I'm about to be a minute behind. Also, get used to this tune, like the other tunes, because now we are in the final world already. But at this rate, I don't think we're PBing. Especially if I keep getting apples! Why can't you even get that in first? The apple's like the equivalent to like the Thundercloud in Mario Kart Wii, but at least that like has counterplay. You could pass it to someone else. In this game, the apple is you get it, you're put to sleep. There's nothing you can do. Literally is zero counterplay. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh man. Well, now I have to do more research on the game, just to see how the items are. And if I feel like aggravating myself and playing it, and trying to go for a world record. I do want to unlock the other characters though, because I need to see them. Can the game be made easier? Because currently it is so difficult, even on easy. It's just ridiculous. I can't even imagine what the game on a hard would be like. I'd probably go at like ludicrous speed. and the item RNG is just rigged against you even harder. And then the pumpkin. The apple and the pumpkin. That's a glitch. The apple and the pumpkin, I swear. They're like your #1 enemies whenever you speedrun this game. Also, so I'm sure you're surprised. Not many people have speedrun this game. For absolutely fair reasons. I actually don't know how many runs are currently submitted for this game at the time of playing this. But it's not 10. It's not in double digits. But yeah, this is just one of those games that's like, hey, remember this game? And then you play it, and then you're... you remember why people don't talk about it. Thankfully though, Shrek does have better kart racers. Like Shrek Smash and Crash Racing. And even though that one isn't really perfect either, it's definitely leagues above this. It's no contest. Dude, I've lost count how many times we've been messed up by that item. Why would they make it not have a counter? I guess when they made this game, they weren't really thinking of balance. The only real way to counter it, and even then you have to, like, it's not even, like, guaranteed, is to have the Little Red Riding Hood cape. And hope that when you run into an item box and you do get the apple, it protects you from it. That's the only counterplay I could think of. But even then, it's not consistent. So you have to hope to get a Little Red Riding Hood cape in the first place. And you have to use it right as you enter the items and hope you get it. Other than that, yeah, you're just kind of done for if you pull one. Also, if you ate the apple and you got put to sleep like what, once or twice, right? You would think maybe they would realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't eat this. But no, I guess they continue to eat it anyway. I feel like eventually Shrek will realize maybe I shouldn't eat this apple. What is that? I'm nowhere near the wall! Oh, I'm nowhere near it! Dude! Oh. So yeah, there's no way I think we're gonna beat this. We're gonna get PB this. So I think I'm gonna try again. But that will probably be the that'll probably be the last attempt we do. What is that? As I was saying, that will probably be the last attempt we do for today. Getting bumped around while playing Shrek. I got bumped by the 3 blind mice while playing as Shrek. Why do the 3 blind mice weigh more than an ogre? I don't understand. Oh my gosh, please. Little Red, please. Just let me pass you. I don't want to collide into you because somehow you weigh more than me. What was that line that she just took? What are they doing? Also, did I like how the audio cutting out? Kind of reminds me like I'm playing this on Game Boy Color. Although, I kind of don't want to imagine what this game would be like on the Game Boy Color. It'll probably be even worse. Which if you could even fathom that it could be even worse. What? I drove over it. Oh, Shrek, please. What? Oh, please. We're so close to the end. There we go. The final track. Parapet Peril. Wonder what our final time will be. And if I could somehow not have that happen, it's no, it's not possible. Oh man, the collision is going to be terrible here. Look at how narrow the road is. Also, Dragon! I forgot that she's just in the Bowser pose. In the background of the track. Oh my gosh. How the heck did I do this? How? Literally how? No mud and a pumpkin. Oh my goodness, this run has never been more dead than it is now. Yeah, no shot. Oh man. Pain, pain, and more pain. I wonder, ooh, I have an idea as to what could make us save time. What if we just avoid? Well, then we'll get shrunk. I don't know, I'm gonna have to deal with RNG again. But maybe if I just avoid item sets, I could avoid just pulling the apple entirely, and then I will just have to worry about getting shrunk. Which, yeah, that still loses time, but it's better than losing even more time thanks to the apple. Also, yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna reset. I'm just gonna go back. This run is dead. Dang, I thought I could save time. Which we kinda only did on, like, what, 3 pigs, gingerbread, and Goldilocks? But that's about it, though. That's like, oh man, rip. Honestly, the way the CPUs drive and don't get bumped themselves when you run into them makes you think they're on railroads, like the enemy drivers in Crash 3 driving, racing. Yeah, it's actually exactly like that. Like, literally. Also, before I forget, let me see if there are different regions Ooh, okay. So there's a USA, NTSC, and a PAL version. Let me check where I downloaded this from, just to check what the website says, and I'll mark it accordingly. Alright, where is it? It goes from here. So the version I downloaded, yeah, it says it's the USA version, yet for some reason it still has like the PAL language selection form, so I'm gonna trust it. Where you bought this legit? Yeah, totally legit, absolutely. So by the way, this is Minimus. Let me see. What did you say looked like Minimus? Hold on, let's scroll back up. Oh, the track! I could see it. Wow. The only way to win the item lottery is to not play. I can't risk getting hit by the apples, I can't. Like, there's no way. Cannot have it. Where'd it go? There we go. The Christmas track with the Minty Road, yeah. I definitely see the resemblance now. But yeah, I can't risk having to deal with apple RNG. I'll deal with the shrinking RNG, but the apples I can't. Like, it's literally it's literally an unfair item. Set it to easy. Also, not gonna lie, the soundtrack does sound like it's on Game Boy Color, right? Especially when the audio glitches out, it feels like I am playing it on it. Let me just double check. Thelonious has better recovery, but Shrek has better handling, and you really need the handling in this game. The handling is so bad. Like, you need it. But I'm not sure how Gingy's driving faster than me when his speed is extremely low. Well, it's like I use another character? There's literally only 3 stats. Handling, speed, and recovery. I'm gonna treat recovery as acceleration. Which basically means after getting hit by something, you get back to your top speed quickly. Fiona is balanced. Should I use Fiona? I'm gonna be slower though. Or should I use Thelonious? I genuinely don't think the difference between Shrek and Thelonious is gonna matter that much. Because whoever you pick, you're still gonna suffer, right? You're still gonna suffer with all the nonsense items. Ah, man. That means if I don't hit the item sets though, I'm not gonna have the cape to protect me. So I just have to risk the entire run about not getting shrunk that much. Oh well. Actually, before we continue again, I'm gonna check the guide for this game and see if Thelonious is immune to any items. If he's immune to shrinking, then we might have found an answer, but I don't think he is. Let me see. Where is he at in the guide, in the little pamphlets that you used to get in your Game Boy games? Where is he? Where the heck is he? There he is. So speed is 10 and his recovery is 10. Shrek has the same, right? No. Oh yeah, his recovery is the same. That's right. Special ability. Thelonious can like 3 axes into the back of the carts in front of him. And he is not immune. Okay. He is not immune. I guess while I'm here, let me see the unlockables. Those are the unlockables! Why is Donkey... They're called the bosses? Why is Donkey a boss character? Donkey is a boss character, Monsieur Hood is a boss character, the Wolf is a boss character, and Lord Farquaad is a boss character. Lord Farquaad makes sense. The Wolf, sure, I guess. Monsieur Hood, sure. Donkey though? Why? Also, none of them have 10 speed like Shrek and Thelonious do, so Shrek and Thelonious are the fastest characters in the game. I think we should probably still use... I think World Record still uses Gingy though. Just because of the handling, because of how ridiculous everything is. Wait, hold up. One of Fiona's special ability is being immune. And to collect those, I just need to collect the little Shrek icons on the track, so I don't really need to interact with the item boxes. Hold on. You know what, we'll try it. Alright, let's not delay this any further. Let's try out Fiona, sure. The global hotkeys on, yes. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That'll last for a long time. No. Aw, that definitely makes us lose time. Let's shrink number 1. Uh-oh. It's another shrink. Dang it, I didn't want to hit the box. That's okay. Oh my gosh, her boosts are why are her boosts so fast? She's supposed to be, like, balanced. Here, the boosts just send her faster than, like, Shrek. Oh my gosh. No! Stupid apples. That sucks. That was really good. If you were drifting to high handling low speed characters. Ooh. Hold up. Wonder if we should try that. That means Gingy would be back on the table. Maybe that's why the world record uses Gingy. Because I guess the power sliding or the drift boosts are just so strong. It just zips you all over the place, rather than just driving normally like I was just then. What the mud? Oh. Nope. Mud, please. I thought that would for sure give me like a mini turbo of some sort. I was wrong. Good thing I used the invincibility. I would have gotten a pumpkin. The pumpkin doesn't go away? I was about to be so upset if it stays until your invincibility is over. Would have been evil. I had to slow down because of the pumpkin. I think we'll keep trying, and if we end up not gaining any ground, we'll switch to Gingy. And try out the strat of the power sliding. If only there were like sparks to indicate like how your drift is going, and I don't have to guess. If only this were a well-designed. Oh my gosh, okay, no. We're trying out Gingy. This will probably be the last attempt we'll do. I have to try this drifting thing, since apparently they're extremely strong. I didn't think they'd be that strong. I just have to be careful, and actually have to practice each track to know, like, how to drive it properly. Get in the car, Shinji. Shinji. Wait, no, don't reset, I just reset. Alright, let's try out this power slide nonsense. Although I'm not gonna have Fiona's invincibility anymore, but that's okay. I think we've suffered enough with this game. Alright, final attempt. 3, 2, 1. Great start. Shrunk instantly, you'll love to see it. My gosh, we went at like Mach 5 just then. I take it back. Go back. This didn't happen. I didn't realize Fiona was immune to something. Yeah, so her special just makes her immune to everything. Compared to Gingy. But I do see what you mean with the power sliding. I wonder if I should still try Fiona anyway. You know what? I think we are. One more reset. That is not true, actually, because I'm not sure if I'll revisit this game in the future and actually try to go for world record. I feel like if I do achieve it, though, probably will never touch the game ever again. Unless I get to be in them, of course. Hey, we'll stick with Fiona, why not? Here's hoping it goes well, though. We didn't lose that much time compared to our first run with Gingy. Alright. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. What the heck was that? I pressed A! No! Dang it! Thanks for the good luck. I'm gonna need it. What do you mean? I didn't even press A that early. That's unlucky. That's okay though.
You're thinking too much.
Who redeemed that? Wait 1 sec. Did you just say get some? Fiona, we got bonked away by the Three Blind Mice. I don't think they're getting anything. I still hit it! Oh my goodness, this game is going to drive me insane. Hey yo, Urk, how you doing? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I am playing this game for April Fools. It's called Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway. It is, a game. A good game. Wouldn't call it that. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. apple again. There's so much RNG to worry about in this game. It's actually insane. Like, I feel like the optimal play is just to farm Fiona's special and just spam it so you don't get hit by all this shrinking and other nonsense. Oh man, am I gonna finish this run? I'd like to. Oh my gosh! Please! 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 Bubsy 3D, but a car race? Oh my gosh. You know, I feel like even if that was a thing, the fact that it might have just like a sliver of... It might be just a sliver better than this game says a lot. Oh man. Three, two, one. Oh man, is this purgatory? Speedrunning Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway. And your only way to exit purgatory is to get world record on this game. That'd actually be insane. Dude, I got a good speed boost in and I got an apple! This game wants me to rage. I don't want to rage on Shrek Swamp Kart. Today is not a rage day, today is a silly day. I'm not gonna rage though. Well, maybe the game will be like, hold on, I gotta change that. Oh, thank goodness Fiona saved us there. We would have gotten a pumpkin, and I would have been sad. Oh, I missed a Shrek thingy. Oh. No, Goldilocks, move! Why are you parked on the road? I think she got hit by something. Apart from the shorter time, this looks worse to speedrun than oh yeah, I would 100,000,000% rather be speedrunning Crash Bash right now. Would I have to deal with nonsense RNG? Yes. Would it be more fun than this game? 100%. 1,000,000%. I think you did tell me the average time of Crash Bash, but I forget. Pumpkin. I hate the pumpkin. Oh my gosh. It always comes up at the worst times, I swear it does. Like, actually, the worst times. I don't know how it manages to do that every single time. But I have to give it props for managing to be consistent with that. Wow, that actually works. No! What did I even slip on? Can you not power slide when you're small? Wow, I wish when you... Okay. So I have to say, I wish when you get small, you get reverted back when you use invincibility. But no, of course not. 90% is about 2 hours. It would still be a more fun time than this. Oh man. At least it would be fun to beat. It would be fun to beat since I know the Depending on what you speedrun, it is subjective to what is to be considered fun. But I wouldn't mind speedrunning Crash Bash. Oh my goodness. Please. Please, 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 I beg. Why on earth? What? That's a whole... I thought that was mud! Did she just fall through the mud? How deep is the... I'm so sad. I'm so sad. What the heck was that? Guess that was the sound of the fairy godmother putting Fiona back on the track. Yeah, it was, okay. Sounds all nefarious though. Like all spooky. Which I guess fits with the theming of the track. We're back on the Game Boy Color now. Oh my, please get off the wall, please. So now we're doing one of the boss races, where for some reason, Donkey is a boss character in this game. Wow, that was an extremely tight turn just then. You mean, Fiona, I'm going to slap you. Dang it. Saying get some to getting bumped doesn't even make any sense. We didn't even, like, gain anything from the bump. If anything, the bump sets you back. Since the AI is just, like, has, like, max weight, I guess. For some reason, you could be Shrek, crash into Gingy, and you get bumped away. Because I guess Gingy just has a bunch of, like, iron blocks on his cart, which prevents him from getting bumped away, like, instantly. And it's so hard to power slide as it's not hard to do a power slide, but because of how the tracks are designed and how fast you go when you release a power slide, you literally you literally have to be careful because you have to slow down because you're gonna either bump into a wall which completely nullifies all the speed you just gained from the power slide, or you're just gonna fall off the track and have to deal with the horrendous respawn. It literally it's just pick your poison whenever you perform one, which is so ridiculous because to be to optimize the run you have to do like power slides to go fast. So you pretty much just have to pick your poison every time. Like there's only so few tracks that are like straightaways. That was good. It's actually solid. You really couldn't be any other item. You had to be the apple. Is this game gonna make me end up hating apples? No. Apples are pretty good. Although in this game... No. Dude, why? It's the worst time! I swear it's always the worst time. No, I don't want a pumpkin. Oh my gosh. That's probably our best race so far. Because lap 1 and lap 2 were actually pretty good. Especially lap 1. Change back! Jeez, you took your sweet time! Again? Dude! You can't avoid that item set! You have to be so specific. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Why do they want us to suffer? Why? I love the graphics. Take it, at least you're having enjoyment. I think anyone who plays this game or even watches this game will probably just suffer. Oh my gosh. Now we have to deal with this Shrek and all the ice physics. Ice physics with the pumpkin. Yeah, this game just wants you to die. I'm convinced. This game just wants you to die. There's no other explanation. Just death. I went over it! I did. I literally drove over the ramp. Why didn't it go up? Is only part of the ramp like actually makes you jump in the other part? They just either forgot or it just has bad hit detect. And we got an apple too. And we got shrunk. How does one speedrun this game optimally? How? How? Does a task exist for this game? Probably not. I can't imagine the RNG manipulation you would have to do for this game. How would you even, like, go about it? Also, I'm kind of confused when you collect the Shrek icons. It makes a crunch sound like you're eating like an apple. Are we eating the letters? I have to... I thought my power slide would come out and I could use the speed and jump over the hole in the ground, but no. Why is there no visual indicator? Oh my goodness. Just need one more S. There we go. I didn't even think I went that far. There we go, that's what I wanted to do before. What the? I got stuck in the wall. What? I'm so upset. I am so upset. I did a power slide. I jumped over the hole in the floor. And then I got stuck in the wall. And to get out of the wall I had to hop, but then that sent me crashing into the wall. I'm so sad. I am so sad. Hey yo, Tom, how you doing? How's your Tuesday afternoon going? We are playing Peak Racing Gaming, aka Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway. I speedran this game years ago as a joke, and we're currently 3rd place. And I wanted to try to go for like a PB today, but I could tell you right now that is not happening. Because I remember when I did speedrun this game that I wanted to return to it and I never did, and I forgot why. After playing this game for almost 2 hours, I remember why now. This game is very... it is insanely... Oh man, it's just... the everything. The everything. The RNG, the controls, the music, the tracks... The everything. The everything. We'll catch up on chat in a sec. But I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna have to look at my old video again to see how I even obtained these times. Because I still have my old footage. What I did different. All I know is that I used Shrek. Not Fiona like I am now. Fiona saved me from Pumpkin. Good. Oh, that was the last one. Didn't even realize. Not bad, just speedrun Pokemon channel myself. What? How'd that go? Also, what are speedruns for Pokemon channel like? Since I actually think to date I have not speedrun anything Pokemon related. And how do you even speedrun Pokemon channel? Actually, don't know if I would ever speedrun a mainline Pokemon game. Although I have seen peeps do it. But if I did ever speedrun a mainline Pokemon game, it would probably just be like a... maybe like an any percent? Oh... my Fiona, please. What in the world? I don't know how I didn't just crash into that tree. But I'm thankful I didn't. Although I think this run is dead anyway. Oh yeah, rip. It's not even the final lap. Ugh. Just ugh. I don't even think we finished a run yet. We got to like the last track, but then I decided to reset. But I think the only way to like properly speedrun this game and get some semblance of enjoyment from it is probably to task it. And even then, I'm not even sure if the tasser would enjoy themselves. But at least someone would have like actually done it. Maybe we could beat it. Someone. It wasn't a proper speedrun, but we beat it within one. We beat it with our 3-hour stream. Ending is basically unlocking all the channels. Gotcha. How long is the average run for a Pokemon channel? Speedrun Pokemon Dash? How on earth? That would be extreme. I know you're joking, but that would be... I actually don't know how one would even do that on an emulator. There would have to be like a workaround, right? To like simulate stylus of motion. I have to speedrun Pokemon Dash on an emulator. How even? Unless you use your mouse, but like... would that even work? Also, I think I could reach it when I get on the next straightaway. Let me check... Fiona. I'm not even... Let me check. 45 minutes to an hour for channel. Not bad. You heard people play DS emulator games with a drawing tablet? Oh my gosh, I do have a drawing tablet. How the heck would you even... How would you even set that up? I do have one. Since I wanted to get into drawing, but... I really should, though. Just for the heck of it. But I never did. And it's just sitting on my drawer, waiting to be used. But yeah, I had no idea how you would set that up to a DS emulator. That's actually pretty cool that peeps can do that, though. But there's probably some workaround as to how to get it to, like, read your inputs. Also, if you hear the audio do this, Tom, sometimes the audio just decides to be Game Boy Color-ish for whatever reason. Since I'm sure you could tell by looking at the game is not optimized at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've never seen a deader run than what we have now. mean, if I were to submit your casual playthrough stream of Portal 2, you'd be in 1,120. How many speedruns are for Portal? Or Portal 2? There's that many runs for Portal? Oh my gosh. Ow. The game is flawless. Dang it. It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes, by the way. Wow. Fastest is like 50 minutes with glitches, but I ain't a cheater. I imagine there's probably like separate categories, like one with like a category where glitches are allowed, and then another category where no glitches are allowed or like banned. Cause it's just that good. Play Portal. Dig it. Obligatory play a Portal chill. I shall. And maybe I'll decide to speedrun it. That didn't make it? Oh my... Fiona! Can you not reverse in this game? Oh my gosh, don't tell me you can't go in reverse. No shot. I'm not testing that now, but no shot you can't go in reverse. Oh my goodness. At least we made it. Even though we're like, oh, I pressed it! Nice, chill. Nice. I pressed it, I thought it was the final lap. Oh my gosh. Well, even though I'm not submitting this run anyway, I'm just gonna keep going until we get to the end. Since we're almost near the end anyway. I can't believe I just did that. Also, since the run is dead, I will try to see if I can drive and read at the same time. Do not do this in IRL. Keep your eyes on the road. Portal 1 is alright. Portal 2 is peak. Your #1 game of all time. Gotcha. You like how Portal 2 and its environmental storytelling gives you just enough details while still having some mystery. Ooh. I'll end up seeing when I go through Portal 1 and 2. And if it ends up being in like my top games of all time. Really, game? Really? Why do they want us to suffer? I really wonder if they did playtest this. Or not. But yeah, now I'm an entire track behind due to all the errors, RNG and stuff that we've been through. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to like take some notes based off of the other 2 times that are faster than mine. And see what I can improve on. And what strats I could use aside from the power sliding. Even though I feel like once you get towards like the later tracks, it's almost impossible to consistently do them. Just due to how fast they're going, and how sharp some of these turns are. Unless you do use Gingy. Gingy probably just makes it easier with his higher handling like you were saying earlier, Rhett. But I would have to check the video again. Then I'll have to try this run again off stream and see if I get PB. Since I don't really have like a specific goal other than that. Also, ooh. There were 3 pieces of media that made you want to go to film school. There we go. Now I can press it. And one of those was Portal 2. Ooh. One of your inspirations. That's cool. And that's what I get for not looking at the road. So I think with the current pace that we're on, we're probably going to get a time that's like low 40s, assuming that the RNG that we get for these last races isn't terrible. So we'll see. I at least want to finish a run today. Even with this run being extremely dead. An apple. I still hate that you could get that in first place. You shouldn't be able to. Yeah, I guess it can be fine, but I just wish there was like more counters to it. Once you pull it, you're just kind of dead in the water. Rip. It's kind of like a punishment for like being in first. Since nah, you could definitely pull it while you're in like second as well. I'm unsure if the AI can pull it though, since it kind of reminds me of Super Mario Kart, where only the AI carts could pull like special items where the player could not. And I wonder if it's like the reverse thing here, where I can pull apples but the AI can't. Since I think out of all my time of running this game, I've never seen the AI pull an apple. And I wouldn't be surprised if the AI wasn't allowed to pull apples. For whatever reason. Since the AI are very weird in this... Ooh, excuse me. Since the AI are very strange in this game. As you guys have seen. So I'll catch up on chat in a sec. Now we're back in Game Boy Color land. Oh. Are we back in Game Boy Advance or are we still in Game Boy Color? Still in Game Boy Color, got it. What the? Who was that? Genji, please. Why am I stuck? What the heck? How did I even get stuck? I just dropped. You loved making your own puzzles in a map editor, and it was super intuitive and easy to use. Gotcha. And a Pokemon channel meme, gotcha. I'll click that after I finish this run. I'm so close to the end. And relieved when we finish, that we don't have to suffer. Playing through Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway. I just realized that that's a person's... What? Okay. Thank you, Fiona, for not jumping on the ramp. My favorite. Thank you very much. But the AI can pull pumpkins. Although it probably does not affect them at all. It does not hinder them. Hello, Shrek. Goodbye, Shrek. It's a bit too close to the wall there. I think I was too close to the left, so I didn't get the ramp. First is kinda gone. Actually, no. We're kinda catching up. Who is that? Delonius? Yeah. Makes sense. She is the fastest. What? Please? What do you mean? And we pulled an apple in seconds. Nope. I'm not falling at this time. Actually, let me not say that. I could easily fall the next track. Oh my gosh, we're on the final track. And we finish this and survive. Let's find out. I hate that burst of speed they get. You can't do anything. And with the collision, there's really nothing you can do with how poor the collision is for this game. Oh man. Please move. Dwarves, come on. Oh my gosh. Pain. Just pain. Oh my. Can we even finish the run? We have to place top 3 for those that do not know in order to progress the game. Really? That's considered too close? Oh man, I don't even think the game has like a bullet bill equivalent. You just have to drive, but look how narrow the road is! And with the collision that this game has, are you crazy? There's no way. There's absolutely no shot. How are you supposed to get past? How? Okay, now we can get past, but what? How are we even gonna catch up to Lord Farquaad? Look how far away First is! I might actually have to redo this entire track. At least Gingy threw those away. Oh, we have to squeeze through. Please! I just want to finish the run. Yeah, I don't think we're placing top 3. One of the few instances where the shrink actually helps. A carrot. I almost called it a carrot. Not a carrot. A pumpkin? And we're past Pachinchi, so we have to try to pass him again. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon again. Can I reset the race? Yes, reset the race. And now we're starting in the back instead of first. Oh, yeah. 6. No. Please, we have to get to the front early. Otherwise, they're just gonna go and then snowball the lead. I'm not even that close to the wall! Suffering. Just suffering. Nah, I need a better start. Dang, even with a good start, it doesn't even matter! Because you get bumped! You literally can't! The track is way too— ah, man. There has to be a workaround around it, no? Right? It's just that this is easy mode. It's like— it's not even the fact of like the difficulties. It's more so the fact that the track is so narrow and the collision is so bad that every time you bump into something, you just get bumped into something else and you have to be extremely careful. It's mainly the collision and the bumping. It doesn't make any sense. The AI can drive right through you, but the millisecond you crash into one of them, you get bumped back. Like right now, I have no idea how you would be able to break into the front in this. Like when I was starting in first, that was probably like my prime opportunity to keep the lead, but you can't. Because the AI also gets this insane burst of speed like you're about to see right now. Well, they're gonna go like now, see? They just drive like 500 miles away. Like you literally can't go to there's no way. Am I even gonna be able to finish this run? I don't think I am, but I wanna finish. But like, how? How are you meant to make your way up to the front? You literally can't. Okay, that's good. But then that, like, what is... Dude, that's not even fair. Also, oh? They blocked it. Oh no! Oh no, wait, why? Oh, oh, it's one at the, okay. I was like, wait, what did you do? Dang, that's unfortunate. Also, check out your thing now since... man, I really wanted to beat this run today. And the best Pokemon came up all time. Absolutely. That's the game that they should remake. Absolutely, totally. Along with the Hey You Pikachu. Also, I think I'm gonna give this about... okay, we're in first. And we get knocked back because the AI gets an insane amount of speed. I think I'm gonna give this about a couple more tries, and if it's still not gonna work out, then I think we're gonna have to, we're just gonna have to stop the run because it's literally impossible. You cannot make your way to the, it's not possible. It is not possible. Well, I shouldn't say that. It probably is possible, like the guy in the world record for this game, but like, it is so difficult to do so. Even if you take your time, with how narrow the track is, and with how, like I mentioned, how collisions are for this game, it's just so, it is so bad. You literally cannot make a mistake at all. But even then, I didn't make a mistake when driving to the front, but because the AI just gets a huge burst of speed, you can't do anything. And then they just snowball their lead, like right now. First is like already at the finish line. I'm stuck again. I think I'm gonna give it 10 more tries. Starting with this one. So I just realized I was complaining about the weight, about how Shrek gets pushed around from Gingy. But then I realized that this game doesn't have a weight stat, just a speed, recovery, and handling stat, so yeah, weight doesn't matter in this game. But still, the collision is just no. Just no. I'll try my best though. Alright, let's do this. Gingy, I beg. Can I pass you? Can I pass? Thank you. Please don't bump into me. Because if you bump into me, I get sent back and then I cry. 3 blind mice. Can I pass you? Please. Pumpkin. The 3 blind mice shouldn't be outspeeding Theo. No. She literally has a higher speed stat than him. How are they going faster? Make it make sense, please. Also, forget about power sliding on this track too. No chance. There's too many twists and turns. You would just crash and potentially get stuck on a wall. Please! Please! How am I even gonna get to 3rd? Attempt number 2. Did you get... Woo! Did you guys just see that? I got pushed outside the bounds of the track and died. Did I say 10 tries? I'm gonna give it 2 more. I'm gonna give it 2 more. I know I said 10. No. It doesn't deserve 10. I take that back. I literally got bumped into the wall and then I fell out of bounds. At least the lightning didn't strike me. Wow. I think even in when I speedran this game years ago, that didn't even happen to me. Oy vey. I can't even look at the track right now. As in, like, the mini-map. Where's third? Right, we're not that far. If we could somehow catch up to third, we can actually finish. But that's gonna require a lot of luck. AKA no apples, no shrinking. What did I just say? No apples, no shrinking, no getting stuck in the none of that. I don't think we're gonna be able to catch up to third place at this rate. Last try. Last try. Then I am done. I am so disappointed. What? Last one, last one. Also, you thought it was a Shrek, and luckily it wasn't. The diary entry sent us, and the game does random diary entries, and you named it. That's what you named Pikachu. Dang it. This game never fails to surprise, apparently not. Like, what? Can I at least get past? Please! Alright, no more resets after this one. You literally cannot drive past them and maintain it for a second. They just zoom past you because the AI just get a huge burst of speed and you don't. You can't even power slide there because you'll just drive into a wall and crash into them whilst they're boosting, and you're gonna be put in the back anyway. Jeez, even if they get hit in the middle of the road. I got stuck again? Okay, so you can go in reverse. Oh my god. I got stuck again? Dude! There's no... Dude. My disappointment is immeasurable. And I got stuck again. They got Fiona's invincibility, as if that even helps. It won't. On the bright side, because there's no AI here, as in there's no enemy drivers, we could actually drive normally for once without having to worry about crashing into them. I spoke too soon! Hello, dwarves. Please, I just want to pass. Please. Thank you. Who made the collisions for this game? I want to talk to them. I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk. Also, thank you for the clip, right? Shrek's hyper real. Wait, what? What does that even say? Shrek's hyper realistic collision model. This game. I just don't know. Like, who? Like, what? What? There's no way they playtested this. There's no way. This could have not have gotten approved. There's no way it did. It has a rating, so people literally saw the content of the game. I mean, it is rated E, but like, please tell me they played it and like, there's no way this got, like, how? How does this get approved? How? Kart racers shouldn't be like this. You literally, it's... I'm stuck again, please! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We technically didn't finish the run because we have to place in the top 3 to finish the game. But wow. April Fool's jokes aside, this game is just a game. I just wish the collision wasn't so bad, as well as the item RNG just being just the way it is. It's just painful. Oh yeah. Should have been rated N for nobody. And E for extremely bad. I like how the AI just went through Gingy, by the way. Yeah, the AI definitely gets some, like, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Should I say, like, AI privileges? I think that's the word I'm looking for. Rated E for extremely bad. It's just, like, I don't know how somebody played this game, playtested it, and then they were like, yeah, we could ship this out. It's like, what? I don't understand. I do not get it. But regardless, peeps, today that's gonna be it for me today. Even though we did not beat our BB, we at least finished, quote unquote, finished a run. Do not play this game. It is extremely bad. This stream never happened. You've never seen this game. Just erase this game from your memory. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I don't think I see anyone on my end to raid. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. GG's Wrath, GG's Tom, and GG's here. I'll see you guys on Friday. It's weird for me to think of a day since I don't usually stream on days like this. Alrighty peeps, have a good one. Bye!